held me like you always did, but something wasn't there. Your heartbeat knew my name before. Now silence filled the air. The room looked just the way it used to. The photographs remained, but somewhere in the space between us, everything had changed. Love doesn't always leave with thunder. Sometimes it quietly disappears. I saw forever fading right behind your eyes. I was a stranger in your arms, a memory you couldn't hold, wrapped inside your embrace, yet somehow left out in the cold. You kissed me like a goodbye you couldn't bring yourself to say, standing inches from your heart, but already worlds away. I was still your love, only in yesterday. I kept searching for the version of you that used to fight for us, but every promise that we built had slowly turned to dust. You smiled out of habit, I cried behind my grace. The hardest kind of loneliness is sharing someone's space. I kept hoping love could find us, even after losing its way, but hope can't heal a heart that's already walked away. If I had known the night was ending, I'd have held you one last time, not to make you stay, but to thank you for the beautiful light. Now I'm gathering every broken piece, turning sorrow into light. The girl you couldn't love forever will learn to love herself tonight. I was a stranger in your arms, but I'll never be one to myself. I'll stop searching for forever on somebody else's shelf. One day another pair of hands will hold me without fear, and I'll finally know the difference between being loved and simply being needed. You let go long before I did. Now my heart has finally come The morning light slips through the blinds, but nothing feels the way it did. Your coffee cup is gone now, yeah, your shadow still lives here. I reach across the sheets by habit, only silence holds my hand. Funny how an empty space can feel too heavy to withstand. Everyone says time will heal, but time still speaks your name. Every sunrise looks the same without you here. The empty side of the bed still remembers your heartbeat. I close my eyes pretending you'll come back to me. The pillow keeps your fragrance, the silence knows our story. You're gone, but every night you're still the one beside me. How do I fall asleep when half my world is missing? I folded all your sweaters, but I couldn't fold the pain. Every little corner still whispers yesterday. I've learned that broken people can smile without a sound, because tears become invisible when no one's around. Maybe love doesn't disappear, maybe it changes shape. It hides inside the memories we couldn't save. If you ever dream about me, I hope it's on our best day, where laughter filled the silence and forever felt so close. Maybe somewhere beyond this life there's another chance for us. Until then, I'll keep your side untouched. The empty side of the bed still feels warmer than my heart. No matter how I try, I can't unlove who you are. One day I'll wake up smiling without searching for your face, but tonight I'll hold the silence where your love used to stay. Some people leave the room, but never leave the heart. And your side of the bed will always be home. You stopped looking in my eyes long before you walked away. Your hand still reached for mine, but your heart had changed. The silence grew between our words like winter through the trees. I kept fighting for forever while you were learning how to leave. I should have seen the warning signs, the distance in your touch. Love doesn't disappear in one night, it fades a little every day. You forgot me before goodbye, before the tears, before the night. You let me hold a love you'd already left behind. I was still saying we, while you were choosing me. The cruelest kind of leaving is leaving silently. You broke my heart long before goodbye. Truth. I blamed every flaw I had, every standing next to me, and I never figured it out. If I had known our last I love you was already just a lie, I would have held myself together instead of begging love to survive. Now I know not every ending is spoken. Sometimes the heart leaves first, and the goodbye comes later. You forgot me before goodbye, before the final closing door. I kept believing every promise while you believe no more. One day your name won't echo through my mind, but I'll never forget the feeling of being forgotten. Before you didn't leave when you walked away. You let the moment you stopped choosing me. You spoke about tomorrow like it was already yours, painting perfect pictures on imaginary walls. I believed every promise, every dream you drew so clear. But while I was building forever, you were building your way out of here. I never saw the ending hidden behind your smile. I thought we were forever, you were only staying for a while. I wasn't in your future, I was only in your past, a chapter that you closed before I knew it wouldn't last. You had already packed your heart while I was making plans. I kept reaching for forever, you were letting go of my hand. Tell me, how do I forget a future that never had my name? Now every place we dreamed about feels like someone else's life. The tickets we never bought still live inside my mind. I keep finding little pieces of the girl I used to be. She believed you're always more than she believed herself. Maybe love isn't always enough to make two hearts survive. Sometimes one keeps holding on while the other says goodbye. One day these tears will lose their weight, you planned. So now I'll become the future I was waiting for. I memorized the way you smiled, like it could save me from the dark. You never asked me to stay close, but I still gave you all my heart. I built a home inside your silence, where hope kept whispering your name. You never knew the dreams I carried, yet I loved you just the same. Maybe love can bloom in secret, maybe hearts can beat unseen, but every lonely almost still aches like it could have been. I've been loving you alone, holding on with empty hands, writing stories in the stars you never meant to understand. You never promised me forever, you never said you'd be mine. Still I loved you through the silence, through every unanswered night. The hardest part of loving you was doing it alone. Every crowded room reminds me how close and far we always were. You'd laugh and time would stop for me while I was just another blur. I never blamed you for not seeing the heart I hid behind my smile. Some loves are never meant to happen, but they stay with us a while. If I could ask for one last miracle, it wouldn't be for you to stay, only that my heart could learn how to let you fade away. One day I'll stop waiting for footsteps that were never mine. I'll stop reading forever into moments that were only kind. didn't bring back you. You packed your dreams in silence, left our future at the door. I watched forever fall apart without a single word. You never raised your voice, you never slammed the door. Sometimes the deepest heartbreak makes the smallest sound of all. The night you chose to leave, my world forgot to breathe. Every promise turned to echoes, falling like autumn leaves. I reached for your forever, you reached for someone new. The hardest part found your empty pillow, still carrying your scent. I counted every memory, wondering where we went. Maybe love isn't broken in one unforgettable day. Maybe hearts stop choosing each other long before they walk away. I kept believing time would somehow change your mind, but you had already crossed the line. I couldn't even see. If I could speak to who I was before that final night, I'd tell her not to blame herself. Some endings on her fight. Love should never beg for footsteps or chase a closing door. The heart that truly wants you will never leave you wanting more. The night you chose to leave was the night I learned to heal. Even shattered dreams can teach us what forever really means. I'll carry every lesson, but not the weight of your goodbye. Found her own sunrise. You walked into the darkness, I walked toward the dawn, and somewhere between goodbye, I finally found myself. You smiled at me like everything was fine, while slowly drawing invisible lines. I held the pieces trying not to fall, didn't know I'd already lost it all. Your voice still sounded soft and warm, but love had left before the storm. I kept believing every little word while you were saving your smile for her. Every promise faded into gray, every forever slipped away. I was standing in the same place, but you were already gone. The smile you saved for her was never mine to keep. I memorized your laughter while you erased me quietly. You looked at me with empty eyes, then gave your heart to someone new. The hardest part of losing you was watching you become the person I prayed for. with her. Myself 1,000 times, searching for invisible crimes. Maybe I wasn't beautiful enough, maybe my love was never enough. Now every memory cuts so deep. You're the reason I can't sleep. I still hear echoes of your name while you're forgetting mine. I still wear the scars you left, even though yourself. Funny how goodbye only broke one heart. The smile you saved for her was never mine to keep. I gave you all my seasons, you left me with the winter leaves. You held her hand without a fear, the way you promised you wouldn't mind. Now every dream we used to share belongs to someone else tonight. If love was only borrowed time, then why did mine feel so alive? I wasn't asking you to stay forever, just long enough not to become a memory. The smile you saved for her still haunts me every night. I learned that love can't disappear without a single fight. One day I'll hear your name without my heart breaking in two. But until that morning comes, I'll keep remembering the smile you never saved for me. Maybe someday I'll smile again without wondering who you're smiling for. I learned to cry without a sound, so no one asked if I was okay. I wore a smile like borrowed light while my colors faded away. You only knew the strongest version, the one who always said I'm fine. You never saw the midnight battles between my heart and my mind. I became an expert at pretending, at hiding every crack inside. But even the brightest stars can't always outrun the night. These are the tears you never saw, falling where the lights were gone. Every drop was calling your name long after you moved on. I've broken all the quiet places where no one else could hear. You only saw me smiling, you never saw the tears. I folded every memory into boxes made of dust. Still your voice escaped the silence, still I reached for what was lost. Some nights I almost called you just to hear you breathe again. But love shouldn't have to beg for someone to understand. Healing isn't waking up without remembering your face. It's learning that tomorrow can still be become a safe place. One day these tears will turn to oceans, washing every scar away. I'll stop searching through the echoes for words you never chose to say. And when someone loves me honestly, they'll never have to wonder why I cry, because real love notices the tears before they fall. These are the tears you never saw, the ones I hid behind goodbye. You left before you understood how hard I fought to survive. Now every tear becomes a promise, not another reason to break. I won't keep drowning for a heart that never noticed mine. Maybe someday you'll remember my smile, but you'll never know how many tears it took to wear it. You used to hold my trembling hands, like letting go was never real. Now every promise that we made is just another wound to heal. I search for answers in your eyes, but all I found was silent space. You slowly disappeared from me while standing right in front of my face. Tell me when the colors faded. When did your forever change? Or was there something I was missing? Or did love just drift away? When did I stop being enough? When did your heart give up on us? I gave you every broken piece, but somehow it was never enough. You were my safest place to fall. Now I'm just someone you recall. If loving you was all I knew, why wasn't I enough for you? I still replay the little moments, trying to hear what I ignored. Maybe love doesn't leave all at once. Maybe it slips out through unopened doors. Now I wear strength like borrowed clothes, trying to hide what still remains. But every smile I give away still echoes with your name. Maybe I was never broken, maybe I was simply true. Sometimes people stop believing in the love they once ran to. One day I'll stop chasing shadows, stop blaming every scar on me. I stop being enough? Or was I always more than enough? Maybe your goodbye was never proof that I was something less. I'll cry until the morning comes, then slowly let the silence heal. Because one day someone will love me without making me question if I was enough. They were never meant to stay. You didn't leave all at once, you disappeared in little ways. The warmth inside your fingertips turned colder every day. You still say goodnight, love, but the words had lost their flame. I was holding on to memories while you were letting go of my name. Love doesn't vanish like lightning. It fades like colors in the rain. By the time I felt the silence, you had already walked away. Your heart changed first. Mine only broke, you stopped believing. Long before you spoke, I kept chasing every promise. You were chasing something new. I was still riding forever, while forever stopped meaning you. If love had a last heartbeat, yours ended first. That we used to paint was fading quietly. I blame myself for every distance, every crack, every scar, until I learned that losing someone doesn't always mean you were at fault. The hardest truth I've ever faced wasn't hearing you say goodbye. It was inside. I hope one day you remember the girl who loved without reserve. Not because you want me back, but because I deserve better. Now every broken piece I carry is becoming someone stronger. You may have changed first, but I will heal first. Your heart changed first. Mine learned to survive. You closed the door on us, but I found the strength to rise. I'll never hate the love we had, even if it fell apart. Because losing you taught me to never lose myself again. Your heart changed first, but mine will be stronger than before. You walked away. heart changed first, but mine will beat stronger than before. You walked away before I knew you were gone. Now I'm walking forward without looking back.